You can understand English but can't speak. Many people come to me and say, I understand English when others speak. I understand movies, I understand teachers, I understand YouTube videos. But when it is my turn to speak, my mind becomes blank. And I always smile, because this is not failure. This is one of the most natural stages of learning any language. Understanding English is one skill. Speaking English is another skill. Listening is like collecting words in your heart, but speaking is like bringing those words out through courage, practice, and confidence. If you can understand English, then believe me, you are already halfway there. Imagine a child. Before a child speaks, the child listens for months, sometimes years. The child understands, come here, sit down, eat your food, long before saying those words. So if you understand English but cannot speak yet, that simply means your speaking time is still growing. You are not behind, you are becoming ready. Let me give you a simple example. If someone says, please open the window, you understand it immediately. You know exactly what they mean. But if someone asks you, can you say something in English? You freeze. Why? Because understanding is passive, but speaking is active. In speaking, your brain must choose words, arrange grammar, pronounce clearly, and fight fear all at once. This happens to millions of learners. Suppose you hear, what did you eat today? You understand the question, but when answering, instead of saying, I ate rice and chicken today, you may become silent. Not because you do not know English, because your tongue is not trained yet. Your mind knows, your mouth hesitates. And hesitation is normal. Let us understand another example. You hear, where are you going? You know the meaning. But when replying, instead of saying, I am going to the market, you think, what tense should I use? Is my grammar correct? What if I make a mistake? And in that moment, fear stops speech. Remember this, perfection is the enemy of speaking. A baby does not wait to speak perfectly. A baby speaks broken words first. English learners must do the same. Say simple sentences first. I am happy. I am tired. I like tea. This is my book. He is my friend. These short sentences build fluency. Many learners make one mistake. They keep studying English, but they never speak it aloud. They read grammar books, they watch videos, they memorize vocabulary, but silence never creates fluency. Speaking creates speaking. Let me tell you about a student named Aisha. Aisha understood English very well. She watched English dramas without subtitles. She listened to podcasts daily. But when her teacher asked, introduce yourself, she said nothing. One day I asked her, do you practice speaking alone? She said, no, because I feel strange. Then I told her, speak to yourself in English every day. In the mirror say, my name is Aisha. I live in Pakistan. I am learning English. I want to improve. After 1 month, her confidence changed. Why? Because language grows through use. Here is another example. If someone asks, what is your favorite color? Do not think too much. Just answer, my favorite color is blue. Even if pronunciation is imperfect, speak. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. Silence teaches nothing. Let us talk about fear. Many people are afraid others will laugh. But tell me, when a child learns to walk and falls down, do we laugh cruelly? No. We encourage. Language learning deserves the same kindness. If you say, she go to school instead of she goes to school, it is okay. Communication matters more than perfection. Another reason people understand but cannot speak is translation habit. Some learners first think in Urdu, "Main bazaar ja raha hoon," then translate into English, "I am going to market." This translation takes time and creates pressure. Instead, train your mind to think directly in English. See a cup and say, "This is a cup." See rain and say, "It is raining." See food and say, "The food smells delicious." These tiny habits create natural speech. Let me share a daily speaking exercise. Morning, say 5 sentences about your day. I woke up early, I brushed my teeth, I made tea, I checked my phone, I am ready for work. Afternoon, describe what you are doing. I am eating lunch, I am sitting in my room, I am reading a book. Night, talk about your day. Today was busy, I met my friend, I learned new words. This daily practice changes everything. Now imagine this conversation. Friend, how are you? You, I am fine, thank you. Friend, what are you doing? You, I am studying English. Friend, why are you learning English? You, because I want to speak confidently. Simple conversations are powerful beginnings. Do not wait to speak advanced English. Fluency begins with ordinary words. Some learners say, "I know vocabulary, but words disappear when I speak." That happens because memory needs repetition. If you learn the word beautiful, use it many times. This flower is beautiful. Your dress is beautiful. The weather is beautiful. Repetition makes words active. Also, listen and repeat. If a speaker says, "I would like a cup of coffee," pause and repeat aloud. Your mouth needs muscle memory. Speaking is physical too. Your tongue, lips, throat all need practice. Think of it like learning to ride a bicycle. Watching others ride is not enough. You must ride yourself. English is the same. Some people wait for confidence before speaking, but confidence comes after speaking, not before. Say 1 sentence today, 2 tomorrow, 5 next week. Small steps become strong voices. Let us look at real-life examples. At a shop, "How much is this?" "This is too expensive. Do you have another color?" On the phone, "Hello, may I speak to Ali?" "Please call me later. Thank you very much." At school, "May I come in? I have a question." "I do not understand." At home, "Please pass the salt. I am hungry. Let us eat together." These everyday sentences are enough to begin. Never underestimate simple English. Simple English creates real communication. Another important truth: do not compare your beginning to someone else's middle. Someone speaking fluent English today may have struggled for years. Every fluent speaker was once afraid too. If you can understand English, celebrate that. It means your ears are trained. Now train your voice. And please, stop saying, "I cannot speak English." Instead say, "I am learning to speak English." Words shape belief. Say, "I am improving every day. I can do this. I will speak confidently." Your tongue follows your mindset. Let me remind you, broken English is not broken intelligence. If your sentence is imperfect, your worth is not less. Language mistakes do not define your ability. Courage defines growth. One day, the same person who is silent today will speak in meetings, interviews, classrooms, and stages. That person can be you. Start with 1 sentence. "My name is," then another. "I want to improve my English," then another. "I am not afraid to make mistakes." And slowly, silence becomes sound. Sound becomes speech. Speech becomes confidence. Confidence becomes transformation. So if you understand English but cannot speak, do not lose hope. You are not empty. You are full of language waiting for expression. Your English is inside you. Now give it a voice. Speak slowly. Speak simply. Speak daily. And most importantly, speak without fear. Because every great speaker once began with trembling words, nervous smiles, and imperfect sentences. And that is exactly where success begins. When you begin to speak, there will be moments when your voice shakes. There will be times when you know the answer in your mind, but your lips refuse to move. In those moments, do not think something is wrong with you. This is the bridge every learner must cross. The distance between understanding and speaking is built with patience. Let me tell you something important. Silence can become a habit. If every time you avoid speaking because of fear, your fear becomes stronger. But every time you try, even with mistakes, your courage becomes stronger. Imagine a classroom. The teacher asks, "Can anyone answer this question?" You know the answer. You understand every word, but your heart beats faster. You look down. You avoid eye contact. Later, someone else answers correctly and you think, "I knew that." This happens not because you lack knowledge, but because fear spoke louder than confidence. Next time, raise your hand. Even if your sentence is incomplete, try. For example, "Teacher, what did you do yesterday?" You, "Yesterday, I visited my grandmother." That one sentence is progress. Speaking is not about long speeches in the beginning. It is about brave little attempts. Now let us talk about thinking too much before speaking. Many learners create pressure like this. What if my grammar is wrong? What if they do not understand me? What if they laugh? Replace these thoughts with, what if I improve today? What if this mistake teaches me something? What if this sentence gives me confidence? Your mindset changes your voice. Let me share another example. A boy named Ahmed worked in a shop. Every day, English-speaking customers came in. He understood when they said, "How much is this shirt? Do you have a larger size?" But he always called another worker to answer. One day he decided, "Today I will speak myself." A customer asked, "How much is this?" Ahmed replied, "It is 500 rupees. Simple, not perfect, but successful. The next day he spoke again. Within weeks he no longer feared customers. Why? Because practice removes fear faster than waiting ever can. Many people think, "I need a partner to practice English." Yes, partners help. But if no partner is available, become your own partner. Talk to yourself while doing daily tasks. While cooking, I am cutting vegetables. Now I am making tea. While walking, the weather is nice today. The road is busy. While cleaning, I am cleaning my room. This table is dusty. This may seem small, but it trains your speaking muscles every day. Another powerful exercise is shadowing. Listen to one short English sentence and repeat immediately. Audio says, "I am happy to meet you." You repeat, "I am happy to meet you." Copy pronunciation, rhythm, and tone. This builds natural speaking flow. And remember, do not fear accents. You do not need to sound British or American to speak good English. Speak clearly, speak confidently. Your voice matters more than accent imitation. Sometimes learners say, "I forget words while speaking." That is normal. Even native speakers forget words. If you forget a word, describe it another way. For example, if you forget umbrella, say, "The thing we use in rain." Communication is creativity, not perfection. Let us look at daily survival conversations. At the doctor, "I have a headache. I feel tired. How many times should I take this medicine? At the bus stop, when will the bus arrive? Does this bus go to the city center? At a restaurant, I would like tea, please. Can I have the menu? These short sentences prepare you for real life. The more familiar sentences become, the less fear controls you. Now let me ask you, when do children learn fastest? When they are unafraid of mistakes. A child says, I goat there. It is wrong. But the child keeps speaking. Adults stop because they feel embarrassed. Do not let embarrassment steal your growth. Language belongs to those who dare to use it. There is another secret. Record your voice. Speak for 1 minute on your phone. My name is. Today I feel. My plan for tomorrow is. Then listen. At first you may dislike your voice. That is normal. But over time you will hear improvement. Improvement becomes motivation. Also, celebrate small wins. If today you say one full sentence in English, celebrate. If you answer a stranger confidently, celebrate. If you make a mistake but keep talking, celebrate even more. Success is built in tiny victories. Sometimes your family or friends may laugh when you practice English. Do not stop. People often laugh at beginnings they do not understand. One day they will admire the confidence they once mocked. Protect your practice from negativity. Find encouragement where you can. Watch inspiring speakers. Listen to simple English podcasts. Repeat motivational lines like, I am becoming fluent. Every day I improve. My voice matters. These affirmations train belief. And never say, my English is weak. Instead say, my English is growing. Growth language creates growth thinking. Let me give you one challenge. For the next 7 days, speak English for 5 minutes every day. Day 1, introduce yourself. Day 2, describe your room. Day 3, talk about your family. Day 4, explain your daily routine. Day 5, describe your favorite food. Day 6, talk about your dreams. Day 7, tell a short story from your life. 7 days, 5 minutes daily. This simple habit can change your confidence forever. One sentence becomes a conversation. Conversation becomes fluent. And one day someone will ask, how did you become so confident in English? And you will smile, remembering the days when even one sentence felt impossible. That day will come. Your voice is already inside you. Do not wait for perfect grammar. Do not wait for perfect pronunciation. Do not wait for fear to disappear. Start before you feel ready, because language grows in action, not in waiting. The world does not need your silence. The world needs your voice, and your English voice deserves to be heard.